your news made headlines that you were criminally referring these mayors to the DOJ.
Hmm.
Did you tip your Republican colleagues off? Did you let them know? Did you tip off the Democrats? Was everyone shocked? I mean, what are those conversations with your colleagues looking like?
Well, look, again, as I stated earlier, I wanted to see what the mayor's responses were first before I made the referrals. So I came with the referrals ready, but it didn't necessarily mean that I was going to end up referring them. Again, I went through that line of questioning, got them on record with their own policies versus that of federal law. And so I hope that the DOJ considers all of that with evidence when they take up the case. If they do, we're waiting on a response from them currently.
I want to read something from the American Immigration Council. They said that under the 10th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, the federal government, quote, may neither issue directives requiring the states to address particular problems nor command the state's officers or those of their political subdivisions to administer or enforce a federal regulatory program. So essentially, do you think that the investigation can go anywhere because of the 10th Amendment? What do you make of that?
Most certainly, I think that they're perverting the 10th Amendment in that response. I would ask them, do they have the same perspective on child pedophiles?
Well, I mean that just stopped me in my tracks. So, what do you think? What do you think their response would be to that?
I think that they're going to try to hem this up in court, and I think that they're going to try to say that the federal government is overreaching in an effort to protect the American people. But these are also the same cities, mind you, that are asking for federal dollars to deal with the problems that they themselves have caused. So if they want federal money, you need to comply. If you don't want federal money, fine, but figure out a way to pay for it. And then also, too, I think cities' policies stop when American citizens start having their own constitutional freedoms violated. When you are no longer able to access life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness because you have someone extorting you, someone robbing you, someone basically enabling a criminal activity, as we saw with the gangs in Colorado. I mean, that's obviously a violation of any American-born citizen. And I would argue that that entire argument in itself that they're bringing forward is pretty hypocritical.